Hi, this is Tour Guide Stan of Isle of New York Tours. We are at beautiful Fort Tryon Park at the top of Manhattan. And by the top, I mean it's very far north here, and we're really high up. This park is around 200 feet above sea level, with a river to the left and a river to the right. The purpose of this video is to let you see the beauty of the park on November 2 at peak leaf time. If you want to visit New York at the time when the trees are turning at the greatest rate, it's right here. We turn right and show you just how high we are. On the horizon, that's University Heights in the Bronx. And way out to the north, all that tree cover, that's Van Cortlandt Park, which is larger by a good third or so than Central Park in Manhattan. Now, let's get back out on the road. I've been a tour guide for around 25 years. Again. It's about a mile round trip, so he's running a mile. The truck is parked in the bike lane, so the runner has to go around in the car lane. By the way, there are 8 miles of walking paths in this park. There to the left is the Hudson River, about 200 feet below us. This was the private estate of C.K. or Cornelius K. Billings, who owned it from 1900 to 1915. He sold it to John D. Rockefeller Jr., who over time turned it into a beautiful 20th century park and built a museum shaped like a monastery to house works of religious medieval art. The monastery museum is called the Cloisters. I'm going to drive in on 400-year-old Dutch paving stones, show you just a little peek of it. There it is. And drive out. It's part of the Metropolitan Museum. If you visit the Metropolitan on the same day as the Cloisters, your Cloisters visit or the Metropolitan visit is free. Now, here's one of my favorite parking lots in the whole city. There aren't many parking lots in Manhattan, but here's one I particularly like. We're about 200 feet over the Hudson River, which is a mile wide. There's the 300-foot tall New Jersey Palisades on the far side. And to the right, if we can get it, yeah. I don't know if I can. Well, in the middle of the right side of your view is the convent of the Sisters of Joseph, St. Joseph of Peace. You know why? Why it's there instead of somewhere else? In the 19th century, religious institutions and rich people wanted to get as high up as they could. There was no such thing as electric fans yet, and those who could afford it would get the best ventilation by being up on a hilltop. That's probably the story of the Cloisters up here. Rockefeller's wife, Abby, did not care for Gothic art. She liked modern art. And she created the Museum of Modern Art in Midtown. Some of the trees are still green. Many others have turned yellow. A couple are bare. first week of November. This is what you get. Lots of cliffs, vertical rock faces. This road is named for Revolutionary War cannoneer Margaret Corbin, whose memorial is just over here. She took over her husband's cannon in the Battle of Fort Washington in November of 1776. She was injured, gravely injured, and was given a soldier's pension for the rest of her life. She was therefore the first woman to fight in the American military. We're just about done. Squirrel crossing the road. And that's it. So, now you know what New York City, or at least Manhattan, is like at peak leaf peeping time, at full foliage, full color. This is Tour Guide Stan of Isle of New York Tours. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please press the like button and please follow. When I get to 1,000 YouTube followers, I'll be able to make my own live YouTube videos. Take care, have fun, come see New York. Bye-bye.